Hey everyone, I'm Danny and I am doing another eye tutorial for you today. This one is a little bit different to the last one we did. Last one was a little bit anime kind of styled. This is more of a simple bulbous kind of eye. It works well on little things like birds and lizards, or in this case, on an alien. It will be so simple. It's kind of easier to see than explain, so we'll get right into it. Let me know what you think. So these little bulbous, boggly eyes are really easy to make, and they're a good replacement for plastic safety eyes. If you're making items for children or pets, there's no choking hazards with these. As you can see, this is the little alien decal that we have been working on. And this is our little bumblebee. So not only does it make eyes, it does make little bugs too. So there's a fly over there on the frog's knee. And we will get into making them now. So what we're going to need to make these little eyes or bugs is some scissors, a crochet hook or a sewing needle. Honestly, a lot of the times I don't need to sew. I can just pull it through with the crochet hook. We've got some yarn here, and we've also got some embroidery cotton. So if you're using bigger items, you're going to be using the thicker yarn. If you're making the micro versions, you're going to be using the embroidery cotton. So just to make it easy to see, we're going to start with a bigger piece. This is just 8-ply acrylic yarn that we're going to be using. We're making some eyes for this little alien head decal here. I've already made the first one, and all we do is grab our yarn, fold it over, and we're going to do an overhand knot, but instead of pulling it through the first time, we're going to loop it a few times. So that was 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and then we hold both ends and we just pull until we've got our little eye. It's that simple. From here we can attach it to our work. We're placing it where we want it, and then just pulling the yarn through with our crochet hook. Like so. And on the back, we just tie it off. That's our eye done. We repeat the same process with the second eye, and you'll end up with something looking like this. It doesn't matter that it's messy on the back, because these are designed to be sewn onto something, or you could sew it onto itself and turn them into little keychains. For the bigger eyes that you see on the reptiles and the birds, and even our little capybara there, we just use 2 strands of yarn. So the same method, we take our yarn, we wrap it over our hand, an overhand knot, but instead of tying it off, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can add loops, 6, 7, and this will give you a longer or thicker eye depending on how hard you pull. And we'll tie it off. So you can see that's the longer eye like I have on the bird there, or you can pull it more and you get a more bulby one like I have on Link's little mate there. And to attach these to your toys, you'll need your sewing needle, and you just sew it into place, and again pull it through to the back, tie it off, and then hide your yarn. For our micro versions, the only difference is we use our embroidery cotton instead of the yarn. So again, overhand knot, we pull through. 1, this is trickier to hold, 2, 3, 4, and oh my gosh, one more for me, come on, 5, and then we pull. And because these are finer and the gaps in our crochet is a lot smaller here, it is easier to use the needle to attach the eyes. You can attach these eyes as is, just pull the extra bits of yarn through to the back, tie it off, and then cut and hide the yarn. You can add little extras like the eyelashes. Or you can go a little bit extra still and make some little bugs. So you can see on Beatrice's overall, she has a little beehive with a little bumblebee on it, and we can see that here as well. They're really easy to make, and that's what we'll be doing next. So we have our little beehive here, and we have 2 different colors of yarn. So we have a brown and a yellow that we are going to make our bumblebee with. It is exactly the same method. So we get our yarn and over, and then overhand knot, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. If I can get that through, there we go. And then we just pull. You can see our stripy little bee. And we can just pull those lines into place and tighten. And then we attach our little bumblebee the same way we did our eyes on the alien. It's super easy. Now off in the background here, sitting on our boggle-eyed frog's knee, is a little fly. And all I did for this one was use extra yarn. So I had 4 strands of 8 ply that I have knotted in the exact same method, and it came up big enough that I could actually add some little fly wings, which is literally just 4 single crochet in a magic ring, tied off and then sewn onto our knot. That was then attached the same way I attached the eyes, and it's cute, it's easy, it's a little bit extra. Try them out, let me know how you go. Comment, like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Tag me in any makes you do make, because I would love to see your work.